connection that they have with their and is central to part of what we are doing in scouting and in Cub Scout camping. What are the program opportunities we're going to talk to you about today? Well, we've got Webelos Scout Adventure Quest, Pack Family Camping, Fun with Family, Adventure Camp, Webelos Coyote Extreme, and Day Camp. And I'm going to pass off to Ryan to talk about Webelos Scout Adventure Quest.
Hello, everyone. I am Ryan McMillan. I am the camp director out here at Camp Strake, and I just want to give you a little bit of information regarding Webelos Scout Adventure Quest. So as you see, it's jungle themed this year, and Webelos Scout Adventure Quest is a 3-night campout at Camp Strake for scouts entering the 4th and 5th grade the following school year. And we'll work on various rank advancements and shoot archery and BB guns during the time out here for Webelos Adventure Quest. So that's a little brief glimpse of that. And then if we continue on to the next slide. So I'm really excited for this opportunity because we have been a Scouts BSA camp out here, and this will be the first time Cub Scouts get the opportunity to come out here and see Camp Strake. So as you see, it's behind us in the background, and we're excited to open up the camp to Cub Scouts. The dates for this is going to be July 5th through 8th this year. So here in a few weeks. The 2024 date has not been announced yet. Little information regarding the cost. For youth, it's $190, and adults, it's $75. When you're here, all the things that are provided, we have your meals provided, tenting and accommodations, programs, everything that you need will accommodate for you and have provided out here at Camp Strake. So this is a great camp to help a scout with his or her transition to Scouts BSA. That Webelos, that upper end of Cub Scouts, shifting over to Scouts BSA, and they get a glimpse of those opportunities out here at Camp Strake. And there is still space available. You can still sign up for this 2023 season. You'll see myself and some of the other staffers right back here, out here at Camp Strake here in a few weeks. Hope to have you out.
Thanks, Ryan. I think that it's a great opportunity for our Webelos to have a chance to see and experience Camp Strake and really let those older kids have an opportunity to see what's ahead of them program-wise. Family camping is a really exciting opportunity that we offer at Beauvais Scout Ranch. When a scout joins Cub Scouting, they're joining an organization that values the fun and excitement of an experience in the outdoors. A Cub Scout pack, all of our Cub Scout packs are encouraged to provide our youth members with positive and enriching outdoor experiences. And family camp is the height of those experiences that we get to offer to our kids through pack family camping. So what is family camping? It is when our packs make a reservation at Beauvais Scout Ranch, and the families camp together. Mom and dad come out, set up the tent with the scouts. Packs run the program there at Beauvais. There's lots of things that they can do together at the Scout Ranch. We have an amazing lake for the scouts to fish on. There's hiking trails around. There's sports fields for the scout to play on. There's arenas that can be used for campfire programs at night, and just to enjoy all that we have at the beautiful Beauvais Scout Ranch is a great opportunity for all of our packs who are looking for outdoor experiences to add to their pack calendar. When we're planning the family camping at Beauvais Scout Ranch, it's $75 per campsite with up to 50 people total in the campsites. Families are often surprised to find that they have a wonderful shower and restroom facility, that this is camping made easy for mom and dad and for first-time campers. Packs do provide their own meals. You know, in our pack, it's often the dens that will do the cooking. Units provide programs, and this is a really great opportunity at the cost of close to just $1 per camper who's going to be at Beauvais. What's really special is we start Cub Scouts early with the idea that this camp belongs to them, that they get to see camp our council camps as something that is a deep part of their experience in Cub Scouting. And my scouts, Joseph and Alice, feel like Beauvais is home. And so every time we get to go camp at Beauvais, they're excited about going out there. And I hope that you can take your packs out there to have the same experience that our family has. Becca, you on for Fun with Family. Sorry, Becca, would you unmute yourself, please?
Hello, sorry about that. Guys, I'm broadcasting from Red Wolf District Day Camp today. Fun with Family. I am the camp director, and I have staff out there. We put on an overnight camp out for newly registered Cub Scouts and their adult partner and families. Scouts can participate in archery, slingshots, crafts, rockets, sports, campfire, and more. Since these are newly registered scouts and families, this is their first interaction to the large portion of the outdoor portion of the program. And it is a very, very vital part of setting the hook now that the packs have gotten them to join. It's one night of camping. There are two options. It is Friday, 5 p.m. to Saturday noon. And then we do a transition where those folks pack up and pack out. We bring the second group in Saturday noon to Sunday, 10 a.m. And they have a dinner. The first group on Friday gets a nice dinner and an opening campfire. We just introduce them to the entire culture of Cub Scouting. And then on Saturday, they come in, they do program, they'll get a dinner and a closing campfire. So both groups get a campfire. And the cost is only $25 per person. Okay. And it is at Camp Beauvais. And again, it is a rolling prairie. It is just beautiful. Adventure camp. We do 12 adventure camps a year. Adventure camp is a weekend camp out at Beauvais Scout Ranch. Lions, tigers, wolves, bears, and Webelos scouts and their families enjoy an exciting variety of the activities at several of the unique program areas that we have. The meals are eaten in an air-conditioned dining hall, and a camp staff team member is in each area to provide program supplies and support parents who are invited to assist in the activities. We hold these in the fall and the spring. Again, all programs and meals are provided. The unique things that we do range from fishing clinics. We have fishing gurus come out. We have range. We have archery and BB ranges that are, for the most part, staffed by our council Cub Scout Shooting Sports Committee. We have interpretive guided nature hikes. We have a very strong nature program, and we do games. We have a traverse wall, we have a gaga pit, we have a softball field, we have soccer, and we have volleyball in our sports areas. Registration can be by pack, den, or individual families. Cost is $50 a person. It's 2 nights of camping. You come in on Friday night. We do not provide a meal Friday or Saturday breakfast, but we do provide lunch, a hot dinner, and a continental breakfast on Sunday. October adventure camps have a Halloween theme. We call them spookeries, and we really go all out. We have a haunted hike to the haunted fort. Last year we did a pirate ship. We turned the fort into a pirate ship. The year before that, we did a spider. This year, it's going to be a haunted saloon. Capacity is 750 per weekend, so the camps fill up fast. Webelos Coyote Trail Extreme is an annual event for 4th and 5th graders out at Beauvais Scout Ranch. This is a fast-paced, fun-filled weekend where Webelos Scouts are introduced to the patrol method. Webelos Scouts learn the importance of their teamwork, other skills they will need for their first camp out with a troop, such as knot tying, flag etiquette, first aid, and more. To help prepare scouts for the transitions to Scout BSA, that really is what we're doing with the Coyote Extreme. Troops come out and put on the program. So these kids are working directly with the next generation, the next step up. All meals and program are provided. The cost is $115 for youth and $40 for adults. They're going to be taught by troops that will soon be their peers. Day camp. Michael, do you want me to talk about day camp?
Becca, I think even though you're there right now, I think that's me to talk about. Thank you so much for giving us the visit, and please feel free to add in if I missed something. Day camp and twilight camp is council camp hosted by our districts for Cubs entering 1st through 5th grade of the next school year. No matter which camp is chosen, because a Cub can choose to go to a camp that is not in their district, the camp will be loaded with an awesome program, such as BB guns, archery, sports, games, and crafts, rank advancement, scout skills, fun, and more. One of the things that I love about day camp, and I saw recently with our family, is day camp tends to also be staffed by scouts who grew up going to that day camp. And so day camp for our family is a family event. My Tenderfoot Scout was on staff. My Webelos Scout was a camper. My wife and I were volunteers at the camp. Whether you've got a 1st grader, a 3rd grader, or a 5th grader who's going to be crossing over soon, day camp is an awesome opportunity for them to get kickstarted on their rank and get excited about the fun things that we are doing in Cub Scouts. It is put on by the districts. There are locations all throughout Sam Houston Area Council. The cost will vary depending on the camp program and facility, and campers get a t-shirt and a pass. Becca, did I miss anything there that was important to talk about with day camp? Oh, you're still muted.
Nope, that pretty much says it all. It's an exciting time and had by all.
Awesome. Thanks, Becca. So this is our wrap up of Cub Scout camp program for Sam Houston Area Council for the July 2023 to 2024 year. I want to share with you my first weekend at Beauvais. We went out and my son had just the best time. And this was a little tiger cub who right now is somewhere out here at Camp Strake running around. And the very first night, our very first cub event was at Camp Strake. And as I'm tucking my tiger cub into bed, he says, "Dad, this was the best night of my life." The next night, after we have a whole fun day of activities, I'm tucking little tiger cub into bed and he says, "Dad, I was wrong. Last night was not the best night of my life. Tonight was the best night of my life. I didn't think it could be better, but it was." We make a promise to our Cub Scouts that we'll take them camping, and that's what is so awesome about Beauvais is and our Cub camping program is the opportunity that we give for them to be in nature, get an introduction to scouting, and we get to do it with them there because of the scouting family, the family-centric nature of Cub Scouting. So I hope you get excited about this and go and sign up for Webelos Adventure Camp here at Camp Strake. Show those 4th and 5th graders the big things that are ahead of them when they cross over into a troop. I hope that you sign up for Adventure Camp. The Verrett family will be there October and getting to take part in Spookery. And I'll also see you out there when we're Cub camping this year. And was anything else, Ryan or Michael? Oh. I guess we are now open for questions or thoughts. Anybody, I will come in and unmute. So participants should be able to unmute themselves shortly. There we go. Please feel free to jump on video or audio and ask questions or put them in chat.
Kyle, we have absolutely enjoyed hosting you and your family for years out at Camp Beauvais, adventure camp, family camping, all that you have done with us. One of the things I want to set here is our motto at Beauvais is we want to keep the outing in scouting. That is, we have every time a kid comes to camp, sure, it's the same sport, it's the same mine, it's the same lake, but it's a different fish, it's a different bird, it's a different deer sighting, it's a different armadillo, it's a different season, the leaves are different, the weather is always different. So it doesn't matter how many times you've been to Beauvais, there's going to be something new when you come back out. And this is where we set the hook, guys. Remember that Cub Scouts are the farm team. And if we want them to transition, we got to set the hook here.
I'll also say that our Cubs, having just been a part of a group of Cubs that crossed over, there's a noticeable difference in the comfort level that our scouts who have been camping as Cub Scouts and Webelos have when they go into troop camping from a first-time camper. So spending time with mom and dad in camp and learning to set up a tent and cook, all the way through the Webelos program really does set a scout on a course to make troop life easier when they cross over and are setting up a tent with the boys or girls in their troop, and spending a night, out in the woods here at Strike. Having done that at Beauvais, it was second nature to my new tenderfoot to come out here and just make it happen.
And like Kyle was talking about, that transition over from Cub Scouts into Scouts BSA. So he's experiencing that right now. And like I mentioned, we have that glimpse that we're able to have for our 4th and 5th graders with Webelos Adventure Quest out here in a few weeks. There's still registration that's open. We're really excited as we're building this brand new program out here, that sneak peek and then that transition that we see that Kyle was talking about. So looking forward to having more of y'all out here at Camp Strake and looking forward to this new program.
We are working, I think Michael's gonna get you an answer here in a second on that one. Does anybody else have any other questions? All right. Michael's getting you an answer there, Stuart, here in the chat. And otherwise, I want to say thank you to everyone who jumped on this call and joined us, and look forward to seeing you, your packs, and your families out at Beauvais and at Strike. All right. Thank you all. Good night.